Hello Sculpture 1 students, this is a brief video on how to start your paper mache mask that we're going to be making. There's a lot of stuff you can add to it later, but this is just a video for how to start them. The goal here is we're going to start with a mold that we have. Okay, we have a couple different versions of this, but then eventually you want this to come right off of it so you can add stuff to it, paint it, etc. But this is, we're going to talk about how to get this done, all right? So you're going to have your mold, all right? These are plastic, and then we're going to be using paper mache glue, which I have in here, pre-mixed. So I'm going to pour some of this, ready to go. It's just a glue gel. I'm going to put it in a container that I can use. Now, I usually just use my hands to add the glue, but you can also have a brush nearby. The other thing we have is a little bit of the Murphy's oil, the Murphy's oil soap. This is going to be what we add to the mold so that the glue and the paper don't get stuck to this and will come off later, all right? So you got to add something, a releasing agent. Vaseline works, Murphy's oil soap works, stuff like that to put on your mold so that it does not stick to it. And then I've got some newsprint paper that I've already torn. You're going to want to tear the paper, okay? You might think I'll just cut a bunch of it up, but if you tear it, you get these nice edges. You can see where it's a little bit lighter. Those will lie flat and make a really nice mask for you that pick up all your details, all right? So those are the materials I have. I'm going to lower the camera so you can see what I am doing. All right, so I have my mold, okay, and I have my releasing agent, this oily soap stuff. It's really going to help me. So I'm going to just use my fingers. Now it's going to come off. It's literally like soap, right? But there's a little oil in it, and the oil is going to help release it. You don't need to get crazy with it, but make sure you use enough. All right, you want to use enough. If you don't use enough, all that paper and glue is going to stick to it. Notice I'm putting it on the edges of the mask here too, in case glue and paper get stuck to that. And then I'm just going to go around and make sure I've touched a little bit of everything here, okay? So like I said, this is soap. I could go rinse it off real quick, but I'm going to dive right into the mache stuff. All right, so I've got paper. I've torn it. Now, if you're trying to do too thick of a paper, if you try and do like a really wide piece, it's not going to lie flat. You want a little bit thinner strips. Okay, so I'm going to stick the paper a little bit to the soap. Okay, it's going to stick on there, but it's not going to get stuck to it. And then I have my paper mache glue, and I'm going to put it on there. Now, honestly, for me, using your hands is so much faster and easier. So as I add it, I'm going to smooth it out. Then I'm going to add another paper. I'm just going to crisscross it and do it at a different angle. So you're going to layer up this paper, smoothing it out as you go. So I highly suggest pre-tearing a bunch of strips. You can even do it at your table with a bunch of people and just have people tearing strips and working together using the glue. Then I'm going to keep doing this. Now, one layer of this paper isn't going to be strong enough, you know, to hold, being able to add cool details. Later we want to be able to use cardboard and aluminum foil and other things that we find to add to the mask. So we're going to have to do layer and layer and layer, and that might seem a little bit tedious, right? But a few more layers, 2, 3, maybe even 4 layers, and the mask will be strong enough to be made just out of paper alone. Now, just in that brief amount of time that I've been talking, this is how much I got done, okay? It might take you a little bit to get all the layers done, but that's your goal, is to make, like I said, 2, 3, even 4 layers so that it's solid. It will come off so we can add things to it. It's not going to fall apart. It'll dry overnight. You'll see if you have to add more, but those are the basics, all right? So you're going to, again, to recap, you need to use your releasing agent, something to put on your mold so it doesn't stick. You're going to need your paper mache glue. We use the Elmer's paste glue gel. And then you need, I like to use the newsprint because it's thinner, torn pieces. Put it on there, smooth it out. That's how you start it. All right, hopefully that's helpful, and we'll see you next time.